it seems like I was right about one thing, is that when people online say some stuff, they talk big. They talk a big game. They boast the fuck out of things. But when it's time to follow up attack on what you say, man, talk and no action seems to be the reality of a lot of online personas. Talk and no action. And it seems like our good old Mr. Pokey here, or should I say, Mr. Bluffy, also known, not fault of his own, I'll be honest, to no fault of his own, Mr. cannot control his community, Mr. Brigady, indirectly, unfortunately, indirectly, it is what it is, seems to be taking a bit of a back step from all the talk, all the aggro, because Mr. Pokey was going at it, man. Mr. Pokey was going at it. He was finally, which is fair, I'll admit, fair to you, man. You've been farmed for a year, you want to farm back? Hey, you do you, bucko. He farmed the hell out of this, which were, it seems like, the best performing videos in recent, which, I mean, let's face it, drama sells. It is what it is. So let's see how he's gonna take this. Is he gonna take the L completely, or is he gonna still try to hold on to some aura to save face? Well, without further ado, let us see.
Me and Bucko.
Oh, who's Bucko? Me and Bucko. Who's Bucko? I wonder who that is. Chad. Who could that be? Oh, huge DMs in the house. There's finally talk behind the scenes.
Crazy. So to give a little bit of a context, right? Your streamer, in his infinite benevolence, in his infinite good faith.
Is it good faith? Okay.
I actually reached out to Bucko, and I hope that things are going fine with his Discord.
If you're talking good faith, you would actually speak in a mannerism where you're not calling him Bucko and shit. See, you're trying to farm aura again, which have been shown multiple times where you, when you do that, when you're falsely and like doing things that are obviously things that you should not be doing, where you're just falsely copyright striking someone who has respected fair use. It's like, what are you trying to do here? It's like you just look cringe. You just look weird. Like, you're only the only people you aura farming to is a bunch of sensitive, deranged individuals that have it out for someone who they happen to dislike, who they happen to think he's very mean and toxic. Welcome to the internet. What do you mean? What did you think this is? You just spawned here? People can be assholes out here. For fuck's sake, get thicker skin. God damn. What's this pussification of people online, man? I'm genuinely asking. What is this pussification of folk out here online, man? Oh, you didn't like what I said, so guess what? I'm just gonna hate you forever, and no matter what happens, you're just the worst. You're just horrible. Oh, we don't care that you got doxxed. We don't care that you got raided and CSAM'd and the audience got caught in the crossfire. We don't care about that. I don't care. I don't like you because you just did some things I disagree with. So fuck you, Dan. It's like, what the fuck?
I reached out to Bucko for, hey, yo, by the way, whatever is happening, hope you get through with it and it's okay. And he appreciates it. So
okay, that's good.
That little exchange, he did mention that we are gonna look for a peaceful solution.
All right, hold on, because I have the screenshots here, and I sincerely doubt he said that. All right, here we go. So these are the DMs. I kind of want to back check him as he goes, because if I know Saint, I don't think he said that, but let's see. My man, I just want you to know, in my absolute good faith, sorry for what happened to your Discord, but I have absolutely nothing to do with it. Base Pokey. W. That's what you do. That's good. Whatever is going on between us, making allegations that my community is responsible is crossing a very big line here. You can address it as how you see fit. Okay, so whatever is going on between us, making allegations that my community is responsible is crossing a very big line here. We're not going to say it's community, but it only takes that one guy. Here's the thing. Mr. Pokey is so stupid where it's like, dude, we're not saying it's the entire community. They don't even know how to, but it only takes one guy. And therein lies the problem. I want that one guy. I want him caught. Apparently we already caught him, but we need repercussions. This is the person that I want all the people making I guess for lack of a better word, hit pieces on Saint to make videos on that guy too. Man, fuck that motherfucker. This is Saint going, I'm making a public post addressing your tweet. It's all good. I appreciate you reaching out on this. Hey, W Saint. Mr. Pokey goes, since we're talking here, you want to call real quick. Saint goes, I do not have time, unfortunately. He goes, alrighty. Mr. Pokey goes, alrighty, take care of whatever that's going on. Saint goes, I'm currently dealing with matters with the FBI and stuff. The FBI. The FBI in the house, chat. The FBI in the house. The FBI in the gacha space. That's right. The FBI in the gacha space, chat. I want you to think about that for a second. If you want to do one-on-one offline to talk about it, I'm legitimately down. And this is Mr. Pokey saying that. So this was in February 19, so 2 days ago. Apparently some things were being said, so let's continue. Fair enough. I'll let my mouse know about this too. Thanks. Saint goes, thanks for the call. I'm interested in speaking if it helps facilitate a peaceful resolution. Given the incident, I will need a few days to address this with law enforcement and let the situation mellow out. Mellow out? All these words and stuff, man. These words and stuff. If you're interested in a peaceful resolution and willing to be patient, I'll reach out when I'm ready for the conversation. Let me know if this works for you. W Saint. W Saint. You know what? Hey. You can say whatever you want about the guy. I think this is how you do it. Fucking based. Oh, hell yeah. So Mr. Pokey goes, yeah, just let me know whenever you have time. And honestly, at the end of everything, my bottom line is just to have you leave my name / content out of your content. You want to farm drama, farm war, do what you have to do. Just let me play my games in peace like I've been doing since I DM'd you back in 2025. If you can be reasonable enough to see that, I'm also a very reasonable man. The problem is here, Mr. Pokey, is that everybody knows you want to maintain aura as you do that. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. And therein lies the problem. Because I don't think Saint is going to let you do that. I don't think Saint's going to let you have that, man. Okay, so this one is kind of tough, so that's why I took 2 screenshots here. For the both of us, and in good faith, I will make a public statement that we will be taking matters privately. There we go, I have it here. For both of us, and in good faith, I will make a public statement that we will be taking matters privately and try to reach an amicable solution. So I won't be talking about you anymore. Also, it would be good if the call can be within this week, because I would have to file a claim with CCB on the copyright thing by next week. So if something both of us can come to terms with happens, then we won't get to that point too. 2 days later, which is today actually, hey, I'd hope to see a call happening anytime before Sunday, February 22nd. Don't think it'll take longer than 15 minutes if we're both looking for a peaceful resolution. I don't think Saint is looking for a peaceful resolution because I think Saint has you by the balls. And Saint knows that too. You have to apologize. Like Mr. Pokey, I think Saint will want you to publicly apologize for the strike. You have to. You have no other choice, no recourse. You have to do that.
I don't know if that's Buckle or if that's his lawyer.
See, when you call bro Buckle still, and you're still doing the exact same shit, you're trying to maintain, to save face as you're dealing with this. So knowing how Saint is, when you do that, do you think he's gonna be more amicable? Or are you fueling the raging fire he has against you? Especially now, I mean, he had a fire for you even before a falsely copyright striking him and coming after his bread. Now? Oh my God. Oh my God.
If something might come out in the next couple of days, we'll see where that shall be going.
But Your Honor, I ratioed and aura farmed on Twitter. But Your Honor, look at the community notes.
Yeah, in my infinite good faith and in my infinite benevolence, I will not mention bro, at least until this call is gonna be taking place. All stream, obviously.
Okay, so the call is supposed to be tomorrow. I have a good feeling that call won't be happening. I have a good feeling this call will not be happening. I'm just... Crazy tinfoil hat theory. Crazy tinfoil hat theory.
If he wants to yap about whatever kind of yap, so be it.
See, here's the thing. If, and I do mean if, Saint Test wants to just keep pressing, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, he can keep pressing. Saint literally has the power play. Like, no one is in the power position more than Saint Test in this situation. Like, I think Saint has him by the balls, and Saint knows that too. I'll say it again. He got him. He knows he got him. At this point, Saint has one decision to make. How hard do I press on his throat?
Okay, so basically I have this like Singapore lawyer.
Finally, we're talking about it. Here we go. The lawyer, the famous lawyer who, like I said before, when Mr. Poke is going to come at him, there's literally no reason that lawyer is going to try to turn down business, especially when he can see that you're nothing more than a sensitive baby who couldn't handle online criticism. Of course, that lawyer is going to want to take your money, man. What did you think? Of course, they're going to feed you some shit. Of course, you can do that. Oh, yeah, you can, man, you can sue you can teleport him to Singapore and sue his ass. That's right. You can do everything. Just pay me, please.
I have like a US lawyer because I was a little bit confused on like, how do I want to like go about this situation? So unfortunately, my Singapore lawyer can't really help me because if this case were to go to like a US federal court for copyright infringement, it is gonna be purely based on US. So I had to talk to my US lawyers, right?
Duh! You needed a lawyer to tell you that? Duh! You needed a Singaporean lawyer to tell you that shit? What do you mean? You paid money? You paid money? You paid for legal advice to hear that? You could have paid me, man. I could really use the money. I could really use the money, man. Shit, you could have just paid me. You want to know who else you could have paid for that? Simon. You could have paid Simon for that too. That's right. You could have just used that money on Simon and you would have saved yourself a Google Doc.
It is gonna cost a shit ton of money. Whether or not who wins, who lose, it doesn't really matter as much because at the end of the day, it will cost a shit ton of money.
Oh, reality setting in. Oh, now we're thinking how much money it's gonna cost. And we're thinking about the pros and cons of all this shit. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. Yep, not a good move, man, was it? Not a good move. Not a good financial move. Emotionally, I can see it. I can understand it.
And then it's like, do I really want to spend a shit ton of money just to prove, okay, yep, he copyrighted my materials?
Excuse me? What? You started this. Do I need to spend money to prove he copyrighted? Yes, that's what you started. Hence the whole thing. You thought you were gonna get an easy dunk and bully another creator in getting your way. Because that's what a lot of creators do in abusing the copyright strike system. They copyright strike someone because they know they don't have the means to fight back. So they get away with it. You thought it was gonna be a dunk on a boy. It turned out you tried to dunk on your stepdad. It turns out it was your stepdad. Yeah, and here's the thing. Stepdad will always have something over on you. Your mama appreciates them a lot. That's all I'm going to say about that. So you thought like you had this easy dunk. You thought like you could just bully your way into getting what you want. But nope. Nope. That's not how that works, man. It's not how that works. So, yeah. You made your bed. You're going to sleep in it.
I called my US fellas, and then it's like, if something can be chill, and it can be resolved, then so be it.
You told him, I don't want to spend a lot of money on this. He was like, all right, look, you got to talk to him. If you don't want to spend money on this shit, you got to talk to him. Shit's not so sweet now, is it?
Bro, I literally couldn't believe my eyes when I saw like notice like peaceful solution.
Maybe Saint isn't all bad. I'm just saying, maybe Saint isn't all bad. Maybe Saint there's moments where he's a total prick asshole, and there are times where he's actually a genuine good human being. You telling me someone can be both? Ooh, couldn't see that coming.
I think I'm a very reasonable man, right? Would you not say I'm
I wouldn't say you're reasonable. Because if you were reasonable, you could have just went on DMs and wouldn't have set traps. You wouldn't have literally made a mine. You wouldn't have set up a minefield where you know, oh, I'm going to get him to actually click on this video so that I could copyright strike him. That's not what sounds reasonable. It doesn't sound reasonable to me.
The most reasonable man that y'all ever come across, right? Yo, Limbei just want to fucking play gacha games, bro. Right? Like, I don't build off my content going for like lawsuits and like dropping files. You get what I'm saying?
You started that. What are you talking about? What is he doing? What is he saying? What is he saying? You started this. You're lying.
I don't build off my content going for like lawsuits.
That's what you did. That's what you did. Yo, chat, did I miss something? Am I nuts? Am I crazy? You literally set a video with the sole purpose for someone to click on it so that you, since the start of gacha history, went ahead and copyright strike him. And now you said, oh, I don't do that. No, you did. You're literally the first one. What is he doing, man? What is he doing?
99% of the time, I want to play my fucking. That's it, right?
Well, then why do you rage bait the community all the time on Twitter? Why did you start the whole greedy and stupid if all you want to do is just be this innocent guy that's just sitting there playing video games? Why do you do that? You're a liar. That's not, nope. You're saying that now because obviously shit didn't go your way. I get it. But the internet doesn't forget, especially something that big. So yeah, tough. Mr. Pokke should literally just take the L. Just take the L, man. Just take the L.
Frankly speaking, yo, I'm also old. I'm 28. I'm gonna be 29 next year, right? I'm almost 30 years old, right? It's like my time left in this, bro, is honestly not that long. All right, okay, no. My time left in like content creation is probably not gonna be that long.
He knows. So he's already making the excuse. He's already setting up the excuse. Oh, I'm gonna quit because I'm getting too old for this shit. Yeah, right. Of course. I believe you. That's definitely why you're quitting. Oh yeah. That's definitely why you're quitting. Oh, isn't Gacha Smack like 34 and he's still farming the fuck out of gacha? Yeah. I'm too old now, guys. I'm too good for this. That's why I'm quitting. It's not because I fumbled the bag. No. I'm too old now. Okay, we're already setting up. We're laying the field. All right. We see you. We see you.
Won't watch like I don't know, like a 35-year-old unk playing gacha games, right?
We already do. He's called Gacha Smack. We already do. We literally already do, man. He's called Gacha Smack. We have also 40-year-olds like Ryuku Sensei in VXV. Okay, here's the thing, chat. I know some of you from Saints Raid doesn't know this, but I'm not old. I'm ancient. I was in the election during the Pyramids days for Pharaoh. I was in the pharaonic elections. My ass is that ancient. And here's the thing. I carried some of them bricks in that damn pyramid. That's how old I am. You're a relic? Pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, that was my picture. You can see the emote there. That's my picture during the third pharaonic run. It was a fun time, man. But unfortunately, Cleopatra kicked my ass. I couldn't even beat Cleopatra, man. I'm that washed.
So eventually, I know that my time is not gonna be forever. So like, do I
yeah, because of your own actions.
really want to like, let's just say, like, if this really escalates all in to like an Ethan Klein kind of shit, and it becomes a lawsuit for like 5 years, do I really want to spend my next 5 years in a lawsuit?
You should have thought of that before starting this entire procedure, man. You should have thought of that first. For actions have consequences, and these are the consequences you have set yourself up to. So you're telling me you weren't even aware that if you were to start a legal battle with someone, that shit wasn't gonna be like that? And you hear the stories. You're like aware of what's happening with Ethan Klein and everything. If you know how that goes, that's what you signed up for. Like the moment you initiated this, that's what you signed up for. What? What? What are you doing?
Whether I win or lose, I'll be like mid-30s, bro. Bro, for all I know, I could be marrying Fei Xiao, right? So that is kind of the situation. And of course, I'm only saying all this because like maybe Zentones actually has that shred of good faith left in him. So I will give him my absolute highest benefit of doubt, and we'll see where that shall be going from there, right?
He fumbled. There it is. He couldn't even exploit that to his benefit. So someone shows you that they are possibly willing. They are possibly willing to find an amicable resolution to all this shit. Which you know they're gonna kick your ass, because obviously now you're looking at the procedure, you're looking at how much money you're gonna spend. This is obviously something you're having second thoughts on, by the way. You could have just work with Saint. Like he already started something for you. Work with him. You had a choice. Either you humble yourself and you work through the process with someone that you've obviously wronged. I'm not gonna say, well, he didn't deserve it. Okay, sure, he farmed you for a year. Sure, he kept beating a dead horse. Sure. Did he deserve you doing him that badly though? No. Some things are not fine, man. Just because I slap you doesn't mean you get to pull out a gun and shoot me in the head. Just slap me back. But you just didn't want to do that, huh? Instead of humbling myself, taking the L, working with someone that's trying to extend me an olive branch, I'm gonna aura farm. I'm still gonna keep aura farming the same way I've been doing, the very same type of behavior that got you in the very same hot waters you're complaining about now. The lack of discipline and the lack of self-reflection you're exhibiting is insane. It's insane.
Okay, Gacha's Mac is not that old, by the way. He is like, I think he's in his mid-30s.
Here we go. Someone mentioned this.
I met Gacha's Mac and I met Vulcan, right? They are both not that old. Vulcan is probably a little bit older, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. He's 34. Yeah, he's not that old. And he has like two kids now, right? So
even chat called them out. They were like, if you want to quit because you're about to reach 30 and no one wants to watch an Unk, we already have Smack. So that was Mr. Pokey's take on all this. And of course, we just had to give our 2 cents there. Let us see what suits Tomtas, who's apparently rocking a blue suit with the white cap. I don't know how. He looks, I don't know about this look, man. It kind of works, but not really anyway. Let's see what Saint has to say about all that.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it seems. That's right.
You guys won't watch like a 35-year-old unk playing gacha games, right? So eventually, I know that my time is not gonna be forever. So
Most people think I'm 40 plus and they fucking watch me. So what's the excuse?
That's right.
People have been saying I'm like 30, 35, 40 the entire time and they still fucking watch me.
Yeah, the reason why is because people enjoy the personality you provide to the content more than the actually watching you play video games.
So like, do I really want to like, let's just say, like, if this really escalates all in to like an Ethan Klein kind of shit, and it becomes a lawsuit for like 5 years, do I really want to?
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Do you see why he's DMing me so much? Trying to
Ooh.
reach a peaceful resolution.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Why do you think Mr. Pokey decided to strategically reach out to me the day after the CSAM attack on my server? Probably because I was in a more vulnerable emotional state, right? Having done things like gone to my local police station to file a report, going to the FBI to file an IC3.
To the FBI. FBI up in the gacha space, baby. What up, FBI? Thank you for protecting us online. You know your FBI agent is looking out for you.
I was very busy that day after my stream ended. And guess what, guys? I still made the time to exonerate Mr. Pokey
Oh.
of the blame in this situation after I was spending all day basically going
Yeah,
out
we've seen this.
filing
We've seen
reports
this.
and doing all of that.
W Saint, once again. W Saint.
And this guy probably thought that my show of good faith over here to basically not have him accused of federal crimes, he probably saw that as an opportunity to try to push some sort of advantage. And of course, get a lot of this weight and get a lot of this baggage off his plate. He tried to talk to me that day.
Smart move from Pokey too. You know what? We'll give him that. That's smart. True.
I told him, let's wait a little bit while I figure some stuff out.
Yes.
And
You
across
did.
those
We've
next
seen the
couple of
DMs.
days, right across the next 48 hours, well, boy, oh boy, my memory just brought a lot of things forward.
A lot of shit's been said and done, man. A lot of shit. And that's the problem when you try to kind of like try to work things out with some people. It's like, I would love to, but you've done so much. You screwed me over too much. Man, I want to forgive you, but I just don't have the tools. You damaged so much. Fuck.
And when you look at all of these tweets, all of these statements, Pokey bragging about community notes, all of that goodness, boy, oh boy.
Tough.
Did
Tough.
you think I was going to forget because you struck me at an emotional time?
Petty Tonchas W. This is a level of pettiness. Hey, good level of petty. You gotta be that petty. You gotta be petty in this one. You gotta be petty. Fuck him. Fuck him. You got him. You got him right where you want him. You gotta. No. I could be the bigger man. No. You are not getting away with it. Basically, I think Saint Tonchas is in the finish him screen. He's in the finish him screen, and he has a choice to make. He either does the fatality, or he can just poke him for the win. There's a good chance he's gonna go for the fatality, isn't he?
Did you think I was going to forget because you DM'd me at a vulnerable time? You probably had hope, didn't you, bucko? But this is the thing.
Ooh, yeah. Saint is really, man. Hey, Saint. Hey, look. This is a level. Look, I'm with Saint on this one. Yes, you could be the bigger man, but if you're gonna try to set me up, you're gonna set me up, and then you're gonna try to aura farm through you setting me up. Ooh. You came after a man's bread. Never, ever go after a man's bread. Never do that, because it is akin to killing him. And once the situation is reversed, there's a good chance they will not be as merciful. You want to know at this point, chat? I think Mr. Pokke has one get out of jail free card. All he needs to say is, it was just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. It was a prank. So, hey, got y'all. It was just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. That's the only way he can get out of this somehow. Like, he just needs to pull the good old reliable. It's just a prank, bro. That's all he can do, man.
I have great emotional maturity. I have great emotional stability. And a part of having good emotional stability, Mr. Pokey, is realizing when your emotions might get the better of you and have you saying or doing things that you don't actually mean.
W saying, for sure. Because especially in certain predicaments, especially in predicaments that affect your real life. Because see, you can be emotionally immature towards random internet crap. Sure. That's fair. There's not much real life repercussions to that shit. What's in the internet stays in the internet typically. Sometimes it doesn't in certain spaces. But most of the time, especially like something like video game spaces, it typically stays there. But real life, you want to make sure you're disciplined emotionally, or else you could really fuck yourself over. Your biggest enemy truly becomes yourself.
Like this. Or perhaps our favorite tweet ever, right? Like this. Because
what did he say here? Wait, we didn't see this one. At every point of the road, you had the option to take the better path for yourself and everyone else around you. Now, you believe hiring a lawyer to draft a counter notification, not a lawsuit, will give you legal ground to steal my content. All right, I am prepared to give you an actual lawsuit. Sleep well. Look at how much aura he farmed from this one. You can see he farmed aura for so many. He just farmed aura. Here's the thing: for all you Saint haters, for all you Mr. Pokey lovers that are actively attacking me, Saint, Baldy, you guys are coming after all of us. This is your guy. This is your guy. This is your streamer. This is your guy. This is the guy you guys are batting for. A genuine, idiotic hypocrite. Proven. Just proven. What is this? Like, it's so stupid. It's so bad. You're gonna talk all this shit, all this big game. You're gonna, man, you know what I'm saying? This is like, you know those motherfuckers that just be there like, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, this motherfucker got me fucked up. It'll be on site. I better not see that motherfucker. I better not see him. And then they see him, they're like, how you doing? It's like, what the fuck? Where did all that talk go, man? What happened? What happened? You know, you guys know exactly who I'm talking about, man. I always make the analogy that Saint Chonchas is Broly. The reason why Saint Chonchas is Broly is because he has proven multiple times he handles reverse jumping very well. Because I don't think there was ever a Dragon Ball character that got jumped as hard as Broly and he reverse jumped perfectly. Like, Broly just violated everybody and they all jumped him. This is what he had to say when he defeated Vegeta. Broly is Saint Chonchas. Vegeta is, of course, Mr. Pokey. Watch this.
So it's true. You are all talk and no action. A true piece of trash.
Isn't that just fitting? Isn't that just fitting? Isn't that just fitting, man? What? Finished already? Finished already? What happened? You want to back off already? What happened? So, you are all talk and no action. A true piece of trash. When I said Saint was Broly, I think I hit the nail on the head, guys. I think I hit the nail on the head.
You made this tweet, and you released that 4-minute video talking about how we're going to court. Isn't it fair to say that you made this out of emotion?
Oh, of course it is. Year-long emotions. Every time you were still farming aura, it was holding on to that emotion. Well, except that one time. In his defense, except that one time where we finally saw everything come out to the surface.
Hey, kanina, this fucking uncle want to talk about Singapore. I got fucking problem with my accent of my country. Limpe happily minding my own fucking business. This one will be a condescending towards my entire country. My friend Pokey called him a dog, right? I will show him a lot of fucking face. What the hell? Tag told me. Right, Tag also say he's a fucking dog. What? Huh? Why so pressed? PMS He called you a good boy. Want me to feel trees or not? Kanina, your fucking asshole so jealous of the amount of shit coming out from your mouth every other day. That nothing fucking right in your left brain, nothing fucking left in your right brain, and you still want to pretend you got a brain. You fucking want to go after my country, insinuate other people is like what, call them pedophiles, and then you cry that you got marriage report. Kanina, who's fucking fault? Your parents never teach you manners. Huh? Absolutely embarrassing. You know what? You want to fucking post the fucking podcast, right? Absolutely. You know what's embarrassing? Huh? Your performance in the hologram tournament cheating. 30-minute head start practicing and you still fucking lost. Don't fucking talk about my country, no. Kanina tunde.
Yeah, that's probably what happened after he talked to his lawyer, man. When the Singapore lawyer told him, we can't do this here because we have to do it in the US, I think he crashed out on the Singaporean lawyer like this. What do you mean you can't do it here in Singapore? What are you talking about? Let me Lin Bei happily, my country. What are you talking about? I might get canceled for that one, though. I mean, maybe the level of impersonation might get me in trouble, chat. Anyway, let's continue.
You and I are very different. And there's a reason why you're where you are, and I'm where I am right now.
Ooh.
We're very different.
Ooh. So Saints aura farming now. Hey, deserved. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, I just wanted you to know, an absolute good face. Sorry for what happened. I have nothing to do with it, right?
Oh, here we go.
Of course, Mr. Pokey extends good faith in this circumstance. This is an unrelated circumstance to the strike. I consider it, I compartmentalize it, and I consider it a different thing.
Yes.
As a result, I make this tweet on behalf of Mr. Pokey after knowing all the facts about the situation and, of course, exonerating him for the blame of the attack.
W Saints.
That is done and over with, right?
Nice.
And this is after I've gone to the FBI. This is after I've gone to my local PD. This is after I basically spent the entire day cleaning up after this fucking mess.
Nice.
And then
W.
Mr. Pokey immediately tries to trigger a call with me.
I wonder why. Why couldn't we do this a year ago? Why couldn't we try to VC and do all this a year ago to amicably ask him to stop talking about us on YouTube, on streams, and all that good stuff? You could have done this literally a year ago. Every time St. Chaz posted a video about you, you could have done this.
It's hard for me to view this request for a call at this timing in good faith.
I wonder, oh man, Saint reached the same conclusion as all of us, chat. Maybe it's not the crazy thing to think.
When you know all these past clips, when you know all the past incidents, and you know all the past things that he said.
No, it's not about that. It's a matter of you got him by the balls because he doesn't want to spend that much money on this shit. You got him. He knows you got him. He knows he fucked up. He's trying to backpedal.
So hopefully you excuse me leaking the fuck out of this snake-ass rat man's DMs.
If you, Mr. Pokey, went on stream and did this amicably, Saint would have looked like a raging demon, which a lot of people will still be like, you know what, fair. But people will be more inclined towards, all right, Saint, he's starting to lose, stay your hand. Just stay your hand. You don't have to decapitate him. You can beat him up, just don't decapitate. People might go there. But you see, the problem, Mr. Pokey, is you're not giving us the tool to sympathize with you. You don't. Because you're still trying to aura farm. You're still trying to feel like you're him. You're doing all that extra shit. Why?
I said that he's allowing people to call me a rapist in his comment section, and his response was, gonna cry. I don't even care, actually. So yeah, I just said, I do not have the time. I'm currently dealing with matters with the FBI and stuff. Hope you can understand. And look how desperate he starts getting. Look how desperate he starts getting. You want to do a one-on-one offline talk about...
Wait, these are some I missed. All right, these are some I missed, chat. All right, let's continue.
I'm legitimately down. And then this is just us talking about, like, fucking silencing discussion on the raid on our Discords. We mutually agree on that. This is separate from the issue once again.
Okay, great. So we're all caught up.
The issue once again. And then this is where I say this. For the call, I am interested in speaking if it helps facilitate a peaceful resolution.
W.
Remember what I said the resolution was? Mr. Pokey leaving the space.
Wait, what? Whoa.
Remember what I said the resolution was?
What is it?
Mr. Pokey leaving the space.
Man, yeah, that's it. He's going for decapitation. Yeah, he's going for the head. He's going for the head. It seems like Thanos is actually Mr. Pokey, and it seems like St. Chaz is Thor, and he's going for the head this time.
Given the incident, I will need a few days to address this with law enforcement and let the situation mellow out. If you're interested in a peaceful resolution and willing to be patient, because like I said, the peaceful resolution is Mr. Pokey leaving the space. I'll reach out when I'm ready for the conversation. Let me know if that works for you. Yeah, just let me know whenever you have the time. And honestly, at the end of everything, my bottom line is just to have you leave my name and content out of your mouth.
Here we go.
You want to farm drama, farm war, do what you have to do. Just let me play my games in peace like I've been doing.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, man. We're having flashbacks. We're having the Pokey PTSD, man. That's not looking good for Pokey now, chat.
You really sent that to me after doing this. Your Kiasu is so strong.
What the fuck is Kiasu? He keeps saying Kiasu. What the fuck is Kiasu? What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Kiasu definition. Let me go all the way. Southeast Asian English. Of a person having a grasping or selfish attitude arising from a fear of missing out on something. What does Kiasu mean in Singapore? Singapore's Kiasu culture, a Hokkien term meaning fear of losing out, is deeply embedded in the nation's social fabric. He got spawn camped. He got spawn camped into this. And if we say anything about this, his response is obviously going to be,
hey, this fucking uncle want to talk about Singapore. I got fucking problem with my accent on my country. Limpe happily minding my own fucking business. This one will be a condescending towards my entire country. My friend Pokey called him a dog, right? I will show him a lot of fucking face already. Fucker hell. Tagton also called him a dog, right? Right, Tagton also says he's a fucking dog, right? Why so pressed?
Oh no!
You're a good boy, want me to feel trees or not? Your fucking ass also jealous of the amount of shit coming out from your mouth every other day. There's nothing fucking right in your left brain, nothing fucking left in your right brain, and you still want to pretend you got a brain. You fucking want to go after my country in and then you cry that you got marriage reporter. Who's fucking fault? Your parents never teach you manners, huh? Absolutely embarrassing. You know what? You want to fucking post the fucking podcast, right? Absolutely. In the hologram tournament cheating. 30-minute head start practicing and you still fucking lost. Don't fucking talk about my country, no kanina tunde.
I'm pretty sure we might get a second crash out because we talked about Singapore again, Chad. It's just, I'm just saying, man. We could be in hot water our damn selves too, man.
Think about apologizing for this before trying to reach out one-on-one. Imagine that you didn't even think about apologizing for doing that.
Yeah, he's not even saying sorry, by the way. True. Very nice call out from Saint. Very important call out. I missed that. I genuinely missed that. In his DMs, they lack the word sorry. They literally, they say, sorry for what happened about the CSAM. But when it comes to the entire shit and this, like where he talked to him, like, let me know. At the end of the day, I just want you to leave my name and content and title your content. Like, he could have literally just said, like, the term sorry here. Like, sorry, I said some shit. I'm pretty sure you regret some things, maybe. And if you don't, that's fine. But anyway, let's just leave this behind us or something.
If you can be reasonable enough to see that, I'm also a very reasonable man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the reasonable man that publicly makes extortion, blackmail threats like this?
As expected, looks like I will not be getting a public apology tonight. To give Saint Tontas the benefit of doubt, you missed the doubt, every single day I do not get a public apology on his main channel, removing all videos about me and never mentioning me ever again. I drop one file. Tomorrow, we start day one. Also, W to professional victim, Bucko. He just added the Bucko there. Like, why is that the Bucko there? Like, it's just a weird attempt to just, like, what the fuck?
To drop files, do all of that. It just looks like you reached out when I was distracted.
3222 is basically Saint versus Pokey. Uh-oh. What's this?
Weak mortal. Demon power does not course through your veins.
Uh-oh.
Yet you try. How dare you strike me?
Yep, you are not him. Yep.
You will regret being born useless and human.
You want to know? I think, you know what, chat? I think I have the perfect, I think I'm going to tweet this. You don't know what's crazy, chat? After all that big talk and everything, it seems like Mr. Pokey's x-ray, looking at his chest, it looks like he doesn't have that dog in him.
These videos are filled with so many lies, and I haven't been able to dispel any of them because you were weaponizing the copyright strike system to silence any response to any of these videos.
Yep. Any critiquing.
And now you have the gall to say that you're a reasonable man.
He's not a reasonable man. He wants to pretend he's a reasonable man so that he doesn't lose aura, man.
For both of us, you mean for you, Mr. Pokey, because you know you can't really talk about me anymore because you're fucked. I will make a public statement that we'll be taking matters privately and try to reach an amicable solution. Remember my definition of peace, Mr. Pokey. And don't get mad and say I lied to you because I didn't tell you my definition of peace. I don't need to do that. So I won't be talking about you anymore. That's what Mr. Pokey said to me.
Yes.
Also, it'd be good if the call can be within this week because I would have to file a claim with the CCB on this copyright thing by next week. So if something both of us can come to terms with happens, then we won't get to that point too.
Yeah, see, it's not you approaching amicably. It's you still trying to, like, hold the sword. It's like, hey, I still have a gun in my hand.
You go back in time, Mr. Pokey. You build a fucking time machine. And you tell this to yourself right before you file your strike on February 8th.
Ooh. Well, okay, so why don't you use the time stone? Someone, you know what? Who's Thanos and all this shit? Maybe, is it St. John? St. John, just please give him just the time stone. Give him the time stone, and maybe he'll be able to do that, man.
Because it's too late.
It's too late, man. That's right. You fucked up. You fucked around, and you're finding out. Yeah.
Hey,
that's
I'd
smirk,
hope to
man.
see a call happening any.
That man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that smirk. That's the face of a man who knows. Who knows? Got him. We fucking got him. He knows. He knows. Bro is still building concerto energy. What's up, guy? Yo, what up, chaotic enjoyer?
Hey, I'd hope to see a call happening any time before Sunday Don't think it'll take longer than 15 minutes if we're both looking for a peaceful resolution.
Oh, this is 2 days ago because he was left on red.
I'll
Yeah.
just give you the resolution right now.
Here we go. This is why we're here.
Apologize, rescind your strike, and then become the Sekajoko of HSR. How about this, Mr. Pokey? I'll
we
just
go.
give you the resolution right now.
All right, here.
You can
That's why we're here.
apologize, rescind your strike, and then become the Sekajoko of HSR. Go be a 400, 500 CCV viewer for the rest of your life, for the rest of your career. Go into your 30s, your 40s, 50s, right? And just have 500 viewers and just stay like that. Because after this abuse, after this expose, you're done. And like I said before, Mr. Pokey, I'm going to honor the promises, right? I'm going to honor the statements that I said were going to happen. Remember what I said in that video? You do remember it, right?
Welcome home. I said this at the start of the video. I guess I have to end the video with that. We just heard what the man had to say about your little thing. Welcome home. So it seems like Saint Tontas is not gonna stop pressing where it hurts, and looks like someone unfortunately could not count their blessing, act properly, act accordingly to the luck and the blessing that was bestowed on them. Had to get in a Kiasu mode that unfortunately only ended up ruining them. Always self-reflect. Always ask your friends if what you're doing is the right thing to do or not. Be critical of your friends. If they're just, they're gassing you, try to have different perspectives, especially when you're about to do something big. It is incredibly important that you do so. And so, Mr. Pokey, unfortunately, you played in a different weight class that was way above you. And you played stupid games, and you're winning stupid prizes. Comment, subscribe. Peace.